Presidential candidate Ron DeSantis posted a very bizarre video where he's standing in San Francisco next to a wall with some graffiti on it talking about how San Francisco is collapsing, it's gone to hell, and it's all terrible because of leftist policies. He looks noticeably confused, disoriented, talking about this subject, and we'll dive more deeply into this subject after taking a look at this.
Look around, the city is not vibrant anymore. It's really collapsed because of leftist policies, and these policies have caused people to flee this area. They don't prosecute criminals like they do in most parts of the country, and the wreckage has really been sad to see. And so I've seen so many businesses boarded up. I've seen so much riffraff just running around, and it just shows you these policies matter. Leadership matters. They are doing it wrong here. Look around.
Okay, so up front I'll say, does San Francisco have its problems like all places? Absolutely. Are there specific policy decisions that have probably been made that I would disagree with? Sure. But what I really wish that a lot of these GOP politicians that talk about New York City has gone to hell, and Los Angeles and San Francisco, it's all terrible because of Democratic policies. I wish they would answer for the fact that when you look nationwide, the trend is actually Republican policies fail people on all of these different metrics. And why is it that you're now over here in San Francisco concerned about the leftist policies when there are places far closer to home you could be concerned about under your leadership, Ron DeSantis? And what I mean by that, this is an interesting piece from CNN that was put out in the wake of the murder of Bob Lee that points out the point that I'm making here. We'll read from this. The stabbing death of Cash App founder Bob Lee has prompted comments perpetuating the notion that San Francisco is dangerous and crime riddled, but data shows violent crime, especially homicides, are well below that of many other cities of similar size. And if you jump down here, San Francisco recorded 56 homicides each in 2022 and 2021. But when you skip down to, or jump down to, a place near Ron DeSantis, Jacksonville, Florida, meanwhile, saw 129 homicides in 2021 and 154 in 2022, not to mention countless other places we could talk about with higher crime rates or higher homicide rates specifically there. It's not to say San Francisco doesn't have its problems or other places don't have the problems. All of them matter, but the dishonesty of this notion that is pushed by many Republicans that Democratic policies lead to high crime, Democratic policies lead to high poverty or whatever it might be, it's just not accurate. We talked about, or I should say I've talked about my own show previously countless times, a study that was done that I know Pacman has mentioned as well, that looked at in 2020 homicide rates in states that voted for Trump, typically red states that also have red governance, and states that voted for Joe Biden in 2020. And what it found was states that voted for Trump have a 40% higher homicide rate. And that's something DeSantis is never going to post a little video about, right? He's never going to go on the ground to one of those red places to discuss that fact. And then also when you look at the top states in ranking for poverty, you have Mississippi, New Mexico, Louisiana, Alabama, Kentucky, Arkansas, Georgia, District of Columbia, West Virginia, Tennessee. What you'll notice there, almost all red states. And again, I'm not saying that because absolutely not. I'm not saying that because we shouldn't also care about problems in blue areas. I'm saying that because it highlights the dishonesty coming from people like Ron DeSantis. And it's important to realize actually investing more in communities, as Democrats are more willing to do, investing more in those who need the help, it benefits everyone. It benefits the community. It lifts people up in all places, in all levels of the economic ladder. And that's why these types of policies yield better results. And I wish Ron DeSantis would make a video about that.